Well, we start backstage, which is where all the secrets and the magic of the best productions are kept, and the Rocky Horror Show is no exception. This fantastic set that the production is well known for, and of course the amazing costumes. And I've actually picked out a matching set for us. I'm thinking Jonathan, Tanya, and of course me, in what else but this majestic feather boa. It's actually, I think I have one similar to it, but anyway, enough of that. I'm here to speak to the cast who are putting on this show and going around the country. First up is Dom, who's actually playing once I've emerged from this, the role of the narrator. Yes. Dom, before we get into it, we're going to have a little look at what audiences can expect when they come to see the performance.
I would like, if I may, to take you on a strange journey. It's just a jump to the left. And then a second to the right.
So for someone seeing that for the first time, it might seem quite bizarre. For someone who hasn't seen the Rocky Horror Show, has no idea what it's about, how on earth would you describe it?
Do you know what, I've done this show, I think about 50 times now. I'm still not quite sure of the story, but it doesn't really matter. It is, I saw the film once before I took on this role, and you know every song. The songs are amazing.
And your background's in comedy, and you kind of first really entered public awareness with Trigger Happy. And it's a similar type thing, like shock value. Do you see it that way, or?
No, not really. I mean, I'm in this because you've got the actors on stage, you've got the audience, and this is one of those really rare shows where there's total interaction with the audience, and the audience are kind of part of the show. And I'm like the conduit, so basically they throw stuff at me and I have to deal with it. So it's kind of ad-libbing, which is what Trigger Happy was.
Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to ask you to stay around for a couple of minutes, that's all right, because
sure,
I've got a big favour to ask.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. But now we're going to meet Ben and Joanne, who are playing. We've got Janet,
yes,
and we've got
Brad,
fantastic. Yes. Two American heroes. Joanne, we're going to start with you. Your background's in ballroom, and our viewers might recognise you from Strictly. This is one hell of a gear change, isn't it?
Isn't it? I mean, I hardly dance at all in this one. I have been doing musicals now for about, 4 years? Wow. But like this one, I've got hardly any dance at all, just the time warp, which I did every year since I was about 4 years old in my mum and dad's dance school in Grimsby. Just let's do time warp again. And it's really easy, and I'm really happy about that.
Ben, we always knew you could sing, A1, pop star, but it must be fun kind of channeling your inner rock star, if you like.
Well, it is. I mean, it actually feels a bit more like a pop concert like this, because everybody's up at the end and dancing along, like Joe said. Except in A1, I'm not dressed in a corset and stockings.
It's a shame.
It is a shame, actually. I might bring it into the shows. Absolutely. The 20th year comeback tour, stockings is the new thing. But yeah, no, it's just such a fun show to do.
It must be a real great atmosphere.
It's an amazing atmosphere, and people are shouting out various different comments. It's almost like they've got a script.
It's got a real cult following, hasn't it?
Absolutely,
I guess that helps. Yeah. And actually, I've been a fan of the film, and I've always wanted to professionally learn how to do the time warp. I've got the narrator, I've got the stars. What do you reckon, to give me a quick show?
It's very easy.
Myself, maybe.
Right,
basically,
this
is basically my audition. Let's be blunt about it. So, go on.
It's just a jump to the left.
Let me jump to the left, obviously.
Yeah.
And then a step to the right.
Hello.
With your hands on your hips.
You bring your knees in tight.
And then, of course, the pelvic thrust.
It's the pelvic thrust.
This is tea
Very
time.
good
I'm
at
not
that.
sure
Very
about
good.
this.
Really drives you insane.
Say, yeah. You've done this before.
Let's do the time warp
again.
This is going to actually decrease ticket sales. Not
Absolutely not. Only when people find out I'm not in it. Oh, I did the Macarena. It was the Macarena. I'm so sorry.
It's very like a professional.
I don't think I'm making the role, but if you want to see these guys, they're around in Milton Keynes for the next few days. And as I said, I don't think I'm going to make the role, but I've already bought suspenders, so that's slightly annoying, but I'm sure I'll find
And you're wearing a tablecloth, so
we
that's
don't need to know about your personal life.
They're all at Milton Keynes.
Oh, I just wandered out. I'm going to wander through.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you.
That went just how I imagined.
The time warp again. This is really going to...
Nice, one more time. Let's do the time warp again.
It's obviously a lot better when it's got the full stage going on.
Granted, I probably won't make the cut, but if you want to see these three do it, well, they're on their national tour at the moment.
Yeah.
That's said Dom at the end.
Yeah.
I can't.